Hey guys, my name is Zarie and welcome to my channel and welcome back to my university series. So I think that this video is going to be the last video, probably until next month, where I can give you guys more content in this series. But today I'm bringing you 10 UWI survival tips, and UWI is University of the West Indies, and I'm going to speak specifically from my campus, which is the St. Augustine campus. So if you want to learn how to survive UWI, then stay tuned. Tip number 1. When dealing with administration or faculties or offices in UWI, please put aside practically your whole day or at least half of the day to deal with them, because they require a lot of time and usually they will give you a bit of a runaround. So just put aside enough time when dealing with administration and make sure to take your patience pill before you leave home, because you're definitely going to need it. Tip number 2 is to get to know your lecturers early on in the semester. Make sure you have their telephone contacts and email and know their office hours as well. This will come in handy when you're in a jam and need to get in touch with them really quickly, or just need advice about the course or need something explained over again. By having communication with your lecturers and developing sort of a relationship, I'm not saying to go and become best friends with them, but some sort of relationship will help you throughout the semester and make it easier to approach them when you have questions or when you don't understand something as well. Tip number 3, and this is a big one for me especially, is to make a budget early on and stick to it. UWI will drain your money so bad, and at the end of the month you'll be holding your head and bawling because you're not going to know where your money went, and trust me, majority of it will go in food. And that is the struggle of UWI, because there's always something to take your money and you will be willing to give your money to them. So just make a budget early on and stick to it, and make sure you're very strict with yourself with this, because if you don't, you'll find that you'll be very broke midway through the semester. Tip number 4 is to find your study time and your study place. Really sit down and think about when is the best time that your brain is clear. This could be in the night for some people or very early in the morning for others. And also find a place, whether it be at home or on campus, that you are most comfortable with studying. For me, this time is very late in the night, let's say between like 12 and 3 o'clock in the morning, or very early in the morning between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. and I like to study at home in my room, but most of the times I really like to study in my faculty of science and technology. They have like a little bench area there, and I feel most comfortable there and I can get the most work done in this area. So within the first few weeks of the semester, definitely try to develop this pattern of your time frame for studying, as well as a specific place that is meant for studying where you feel most comfortable and you can be the most productive. Tip number 5 is to get to know the people in your class and become friends with them. These people will be with you through the whole entire duration of your degree, and they will be your lifelines at like most parts during the semester and during the academic year. So make sure you form good friendships with these people and help each other out. Don't be afraid to share notes and share like books and stuff. This is not a competition to see who can finish the best. This is to make sure that everybody can get through these 3 to 4 years in one piece, sane, and with a very good degree. Tip number 6 is to be proactive. Get started on your assignments earlier. That way, when it comes time for when it's due, you're not scrambling trying to put together pieces of information, and you'll already have a foundation for the assignment, so it's just to finish it. So if you start it and you finish it, great, but once you start the assignment, you know that you already have a jump start and it'll be easier to complete it later on. So try to, as soon as you get an assignment assigned to you, try to at least start it or a small section of it as soon as possible. Tip number 7 is definitely another one that I need to start practicing more, and it's to check your UWI email account. The university itself will send out notices and announcements and information about events that's happening around campus through your UWI email. So if you're not checking these, you will not be up to date about what's going on around the campus, and sometimes there are definitely some good stuff happening, as well as a few good promotions going on. So make sure to stay up to date with this email account and check it. I would advise you to check it every day, but realistically that's not going to happen. So 2 to 3 times a week is probably a good amount to check this email account. Tip number 8 is to get involved in something other than academics. The main focus of attending university is to achieve your degree and advance yourself academically, but there's so much more than academics that University of the West Indies provides to you. So definitely open up your resources, open up your mind to what's going on, and join a club, join a sport, join a society, and get to know your campus really well, because this will be a little bit of a relief when schoolwork gets too much and you start to feel like you're drowning. Trust me, these little escapes and these little groups will help you get through your semester. Number 9 is probably one of the most important ones, and it's make sure that you have enough time for yourself. Personally, I like to set aside a day that's just for me, where I don't touch schoolwork, where I don't touch anything that has to do with school, and it's usually on a Sunday, because it's really important to refresh yourself and to make sure that you have the top optimum potential that you can be to achieve and do well in school. Your health is the number 1 priority, and if this is not in check, then you're gonna find yourself slipping and struggling faster than you can see the end of the semester. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're making time for yourself, and that you're okay so that you can handle your schoolwork. And number 10 is to definitely enjoy your university experience. These are the 3 to 4 years that will determine the rest of your life, and they're gonna fly so quickly. So make sure to make the most of it and enjoy it, because they're gonna fly by and you're not gonna know where the years are going. So make sure and document as well. I know people watch me really funny when I take pictures of literally everything, but documentation is one way to remember what you experienced. So document as well and enjoy your university life. These are years that you're not going to be able to get back later on. So definitely enjoy it, use it wisely, and make the most of your university. The University of the West Indies has so much resources, and I think that students really need to start to tap into them and realize what the university can do for them as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys missed any video in the university series, I will link the card up above my head somewhere, and also I'll link my last video at the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It will mean the absolute world to me if you do. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!